So good morning here on Inner Child Harmony Coaching. How are you today on the 1st of September? Pinch and a punch for the first day of the month. There you go. Fantastic, fantastic energy coming up. I'm hoping that you are waking up like little plants waking up and opening up. Mother Nature does not stop. You know, it doesn't matter what it's going through. It must do what it was here to do. So there you go. Good morning, Jess and little Van and Chetty. And good morning, Kirsty. How are you? So the second part today of about narcissists, whether it's a partner, whether it's a parent, whether it's a friend. It could be a workplace. It could be anywhere. It could be a mentor. And I've had a couple of people that were my teachers as well. That I realise now were narcissists in their own right. So I just bless them and I look back and I say thank you so very much. Hey, hello Moretta, how are you today? So it's all about the narcissist, right? In narcissists who claim your power. It's like as if they take over your heart, they take over your spirit, and you become a shell. You have no voice. You've got, wherever you go, you're nervous. Your nervous system is really wired. You're hypervigilant. Are they going to come? Are they going to come? It's like as if you are on guard all the time. So a lot of times, you could have a lot of health problems as well because good morning, Sandra. How are you this morning? And Annie's watching. It could be as well, the nervous system is on full alert. The adrenals are fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Tomorrow I'm going to talk to you about fawn. A lot of people don't know about fawn. Okay, so it's fight. You're standing there to fight. You're standing up for yourself. You're defending yourself. Flight is, ready to go. Bags packed. I'm leaving. Freeze is statue. I'm not anything. But fawn is all about, I can't say no. Just keep the peace. Peacemaker. Don't let them get angry. Calm down. And then that, whatever has happened in childhood actually then repeats over your lifetime. So some of these narcissists, like I said, I could talk for a whole day on narcissistic personalities because I've actually experienced it myself coming through our family, siblings, parents, onto mother-in-law, onto workplace, it was just a theme of my whole life. And guess who is the common denominator? Me. Because I still had a sign on my head that I don't deserve, that I'm not good enough. Whatever core belief that you have is the thing that actually keeps going until you go, oh, that's what it is. That's the pinpointing one. Now, if I can heal that, I can change that, then it's like taking the batteries out. They can't have a remote control over you anymore. The, boyfriends, old boyfriends as well, who used to cheat, and I've just gone, oh, that's fine, that's okay. It's keep the peace. And he's going, oh my gosh. I look back, so that's why this full moon on Wednesday night is just absolutely fabulous, because when you do the self-reflection and you go, oh my God, again, what you're doing is I see that. I see how I was played. It's just a game of life. I see how I was played. I see what actually, my part in all of this. And now I change that and I take that out. As soon as you see it and change it and forgive yourself, on a soul level only, don't do it on an earthly level. On a soul level, the highest level possible, it's the highest honor on a soul level to actually you disconnect and you release those. On an earthly level, you'll be in courts, you will never ever leave, you will never, they have to have the last breath, so to speak. So these narcissists, hey, good morning, Heidi, how are you this morning? So these narcissists, they need a sense of superiority. If you can have a look as well when you first start, okay, so parents, you just don't realize until years later, you look back and go, oh my God, look at all of those types of things. It was already there. And now I see it. Like I said, once you see it, once you hear it, once you observe it, you can't unsee and you can't unhear. The only thing that you can actually do is I need to take that off me. I hand it to the highest powers, and I release myself, and I forgive myself. Look how you self-punish, you self-blame, you self-sabotage, and it's just, it's not only on the outside that you copped it, and then all of a sudden you turn it on the inside, and then you're your own worst enemy, as they say. And what we need to do whenever you're healing this type of a relationship, which is a really severe relationship, it is almost like it's plugged in and it's switched on and it's nailed in, or it's screwed in, and you cannot do it by yourself. It's sort of like it's very, very wired in, so it's just getting help from outside as well. Because your mind, that's all your mind has ever known, and so it's going to keep creating that. So these narcissists, when you have a look back, you go, oh my gosh, like I said on the timeline, my timeline, I'm going, that person was nasty, that person was nasty, that was bullying. And like I said, narcissists are the highest form of bullying. Once you get there, it's really, really hard. You're trapped. You're a shell. They take your life. They take your purpose. They take, you take your heart. Inside, you're dead. You've died. Your spirit just given up and it's died. It's gone to sleep. It doesn't die. Your soul and your spirit never dies. It just goes to sleep because it's tied up. And once you're aware and you come up, then your soul goes, come on, we can do this, we can do this. And then it starts creating so many other beautiful things on the outside. So a narcissist, his sense of superiority is like a balloon that gradually loses air without steady stream of needs applause, recognition. They'll create things that, oh, they're poor me. And then you got to, oh, it's okay. I'll help you. I'll give you my time. I'll give my energy. I will give whatever I have of myself. And it never comes back. These relationships are very one-sided. It's all about what the admirer can do for the narcissist, never, ever the other way around. And if there was ever an interruption or diminishment in the admirer's tension and praise, the narcissist treats it as betrayal. So there's betrayal. So this person that is the one that's the chronic people pleaser, as I'll say it, they have such loyalty. They will not allow anybody else to say anything about this person. I could almost say, it's almost like a religious cult. We laugh about religious cults or whatever it is like that. Well, in actual fact, family members, religious, it can be anywhere. And once you understand it, then you can get help to get out of it. Like I said, it's a very, very strong energy. You're not allowed to. This is your only life. You've got to serve, and you're stuck. Because they consider themselves special, narcissists expect favorable treatment as their due. They truly believe that whatever they want, they should get. They also expect the people around them to automatically comply with their every wish and whim. That is their only value. If you don't anticipate and meet their every need, then you're useless. And if you have the nerve to defy their will or selfishly ask for something in return, prepare yourself for aggression, outrage, or the cold shoulder, intimidation. So again, it's psychological, mental, and emotional, and it's always your fault. These people are allowed to abuse, intimidate. They're allowed to have extra affairs. They're allowed to be unfaithful. They're allowed to, book up and, have outstanding credit, and you have to pay for it. It's amazing where it goes to. And like I said, just most of my clients that I have, after many, many years, it's really, really hard to get it out of their energy system, because like I said, it's just, I've failed. We're doing it unto ourselves. I've failed. I can't do this. One more thing is they never develop the ability to identify with the feelings of others, to put themselves in other people's shoes. They lack empathy. In other ways, they view the people in their lives as objects. They are there to serve their own needs. As a consequence, they don't think twice about taking advantage of others to achieve their own needs. So just remember, if you feel like you're a doormat or a stepping stone. That's one of the traits. And again, you know, it's not just people close to you. It could be workmates. You know, people that you know, your mentors. It's everywhere. So I'm just amazed. It's real. But the thing is, the astrology at the moment is really showing and shining these people that are manipulating, you know, behind the scenes, so to speak. These people divide and conquer. They'll confuse you. They'll say, we are doing this. And then you'll say, okay, so we are doing it. And then they confuse and they said, no, we're not. No, I didn't say that at all. And then you just, oh my God, you know, where am I? Absolutely confused. You know, was one of them. One client was, you know, she was just like an abused dog. You know, it was just like, oh my God, don't talk to me. Can I have some permission? It was just really, really, you know, really horrible. But by the time we finished working with each other, she was showing me what she was like before she went in that relationship, before she got married to him. And that was 40 years. You know, she stayed in this, and she was tiny mouse. She stayed in there because nobody would support her, because the narcissist cut them all off and make sure that nobody else can help them, that they are all supported, because the narcissist can't afford to have them going anywhere else, or their energy going and helping anybody else, because it's all got to be devoted to this one person. It could be two people, but it's almost like they are God, and you will keep me into that keep me as I'm accustomed. So there you go. It's just the biggest thing that you need to do is clear your mind and heal your heart in order to reclaim your future. Okay, so it is you starting. You have to clear your mind of all the thoughts of all these different things. And you go, oh my, please, the biggest thing is if you can write it down and burn it, and then what would I give to myself? Instead of doing the self-hatred, the self-loathing, the self-sabotage, the self-punishment, if you can change that into how can I heal myself? How can I clear my mind of all of this? And when you're clearing your mind, you'll actually come up with a core belief that your mother, father, you're not enough. You'll never be enough. You'll have to get somebody rich to marry you. You know, just think of some of these really cruel, hurtful things as a kid that is still your core belief inside. Even if you don't remember it and you're going, no, that's not me. Well, have a look at your timeline and have a look at what you're attracting, because your core belief is actually attracting what you deeply believe about yourself. Even if you've covered it over, it's still attracting. If you created it, then you can actually uncreate it, and that is the best soul freedom information you can ever have. So your card for today. Good morning, Karen. How are you this morning? So your card for today. Before I forget it, please come to tomorrow night's full moon. It's at 6 o'clock. It's linked below. It's $11, and 11, as I said yesterday, 11 is a doorway of you going through the doorway energetically to the new life. You know, it's just little steps, different doorways. But it's, you know, if you choose to. But we're doing a lot of forgiveness. And when you do the forgiveness is just so very powerful. When you release it out of your life, what happens is that the universe then must give you or allow to come back into your life what is rightfully yours on your soul's birthright. And these narcissists are nowhere to be seen. So that's one. I'll send you, as soon as you register and pay, then you will get a set of questions that you do personally, honestly, your own self. Nobody else hears it. And then you'll be doing writing and burning. I'll go through the whole thing. And then at the end of it all, then we have a big fire ceremony to hand it over to God, to divine source, because we have been holding on to this. And the biggest thing is that you cannot ever change. They're insatiable. They can't get enough. You know, they're just, and you're just going to get worn out. Anyway, I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I could write a book on narcissism and the clients, myself, let alone just the clients. So your second ray of wisdom is consciousness of loving wisdom straight from the heart of the universe. It amplifies the magnetic power of attraction, empowering you to pull into your life all that is needed for your life's work. It brings the opportunity to heal, restore, and understand through the power of love and the light of ancient wisdom. The spiritual master known as the Buddha is with you now to help you fully receive and integrate the blessing of this way of light from the universe. Now, the thing is, once you have this core belief deeply embedded, it really is embedded. And when you can have a look at an image, it looks like shards of glass, just embedded in your energy field. You are never going to get out of this. You will never be anything for anybody. I own you. You're on a leash. You're chained to the past. You'll never make anything of yourself. And when something happens, somebody else will say, I told you so. See, she, he is exactly like I said. And once you start taking this all off, it doesn't touch you. It doesn't interfere with you. And then you actually have a freedom life. And that's why I call it soul freedom. Your soul is free and you receive back into your life which has been taken off you. So your invocation for today: I now accept of my own free will the blessing and the grace of the second ray of wisdom in my life. Through unconditional love and divine mercy, I open my heart with joy to the magnetic and creative field. Yeah, Maresha. Yeah. I think you might be going to Jenny's full moon. If you're not, then come along to this one, because we're doing a big forgiveness one. It's forgiving ourselves and lots of different amazing energy that way. The universe provides all that I want and need with grace, love, and perfect timing. Thank you, universe. I call on the loving assistance of the genuine ascended master known as the Buddha in all aspects of this process, so that all beings can receive the loving benefit of this spiritual gift according to the divine compassion through divine grace, and so be it. So what is there on your soul that is always there for you? Nobody else can claim it. Even these narcissists, even in these parents, these other people around you, nobody can hold it back from you. It's like you have to get your spirit and you have to say, I am going to do this. As soon as you make it, yes, Marisha. Yes, yes, yes. But the other side is, on the other side, you go, oh my gosh, I am so proud of me, of what I've done, of where I've come from. And it's just really building and pride in your own body and your own energy field. And then when you're actually growing like that, and where you've gone to, Maresha, after you've finished with him, it's just been amazing, hasn't it? Amazing journey. Very, very proud of you. So there you go, everybody. Thank you so very much. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Hey, Sandra, how are you this morning? I will be back tomorrow morning talking all about narcissistic behavior and how to watch out. And we'll see what happens tomorrow morning. Take care. I'm Bernie Giggins, soul guide and mentor to where your soul freedom awaits. Bye for now.